I've got some number cubes here. We're going to have this be our denominator, or how many pieces make the whole. Okay? Would you roll this for us? Now, do you notice that there's a W here? That stands for wild. So if you land on this, you're going to get to pick between 6 and 10. It's all about you. Roll this for us, please. Ooh, 8. Feeling great about the number 8. So if we have 8 pieces make a whole, what would that sound like with the language of fractions? What would that sound like? 8. If I had 8 pieces make a whole. Turn and talk to a neighbor and say, what do you think that's going to be? You could give me the language we would be using. Someone who hasn't had a chance? You haven't had a chance. What do you think it's going to be? 1. An 8. Oh, and I love it because I get to stick my tongue out. Right? 8. I love it. Okay? All right, so you're exactly right. So now we're going to do this one. And since you were such a fabulous person, you get a roll. Okay? Ooh, how many do you see there? 2. Now, I could just say 2 fingers, but we're now using the language of fractions. So to do that, I actually have to have 1/8 over here. This is not just about coloring in a triangle or a bar, right? Okay, I have to have 1/8 here, and I'm going to have 1/8 right there. So 1/8 plus another 8 equals how much? 2/8. And I can bring this right over here. Here's what Mr. Powell taught me to do. Just look at the top number and color that many squares in. Good idea, bad idea? Bad idea. Because you know what? I'm not thinking that each one of these pieces represents an 8. He taught me to color instead of be a deep math thinker. Oh, don't fall for it. Okay? All right, so shall we try another one? Okay, this time we're going to stay with 8s because I've already got them out there. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess, you guys. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do. Oh! 6/8. Okay, this is going to be our total place. We'll see where we end up with. Okay, so to really think about 6/8, I've got to have what? What is this, blue? 1/8 plus, oh, don't even go there yet. Ready? How much is this?
2/8. 1/8.
Thank you. And 1/8 plus another 8 is now
2/8.
Okay, but that's not enough yet. So I've got another 1/8, but I got to bring it over here, and that's
3/8.
Whoa, that's kind of getting better. Are we there yet?
No.
Okay, what's this one?
1/8.
1/8. I got to bring another one over. How much?
8.
I'm kind of noticing a pattern here. 1/8 plus another
5/8.
5/8.
6/8.
6/8. That's what it really takes to have 6/8. Not just coloring in things, right? But it's thinking about the parts. So now let's think about the word, about the fraction 6/8. Is it almost nothing? Kind of close to half? Almost 1 whole? Turn and talk to a neighbor. What do you notice about that? I want to thank you for coming to the end of your conversation. So again, fraction's a number, so now we got to know what to do with it. 6/8. Is it almost nothing? About half? Almost a whole? What would you call it? What are your thoughts? What would you call it?
A 6.
Okay, tell me more. So we have 6/8. So if you wanted to get a picture in your head and I said, is it almost nothing? About half? Almost a whole?
Almost a whole.
Almost a whole. Tell me about your thinking. Come and talk here if you want to.
Almost a whole because there's not 4, which would be a half of 8. There's 6, which that only leaves 2 away from 8.
Yeah, so if I have 6/8 of a pizza, I got a lot of pizza, right?
Yeah.
Whew, that makes me happy. Okay, we have to think about, is it almost nothing? About half? almost a whole, maybe sometimes it gets even more than that, because I don't know about you, but when I have a big party, I can't just buy one pizza. I have to buy lots of pizzas, and then there's leftovers, and I have to figure that all out. So this fraction thing is really about the number and then what that number really means. Okay? Turn and talk to a neighbor about this. This is called unitizing, or knowing how many pieces make up this fraction and what it really means. So turn and talk about unitizing.